today's going to be back training. All right, so we'll get inside and get this party started, man.
All right, 4 plates?
No, 3 on each side.
Okay.
Go for like eight reps here. So I'm going to do these single arm at a time. Not crazy amount of weight, but just nice pull. I got a good pump, so.
Yeah?
The Amplify 2.0 must be working.
That's right.
Everyone that sees you like, you're going to win this thing back.
Yeah.
All right, so today's Jay driving.
Jay driving.
We're actually going to get a workout in. We're going to go to a former familiar place. Did we film at this spot when we did?
We did.
When we did the series?
Yeah.
We just talked about doing the series guy the other day on, it was on Jaywalking. We talked about it. A lot of comments about it.
Yeah.
Actually. So, it's funny, someone hit me up about my schedule and like workout days and suggestions. Someone asked me, should I train 4 days a week? Should I train 6 days? And I think it really comes down to, and you'll agree with me on this, it agrees with whatever your schedule is. And I always say right now I'm training 7 days a week. But when I talk about my best workouts ever, I was training twice a day. So I was training two days on, 1 day off. So it was 4 workouts over 2 days.
Yeah.
And that's not what everyone, obviously that's not their full-time job. It was mine. So I think that training at least 3 days in a row and then having a day off seems to work best for me. Some people train 5 days, they take the weekends off.
Right.
You were on that schedule before. But you're training 4 days a week. I mean,
right now, yeah.
I think 5 days a week is what all bodybuilding people seem to do. So they train like 3 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off.
Yeah.
And what I like to do is group the body parts. So I do back 1 day, chest 1 day, shoulders 1 day, legs 1 day, arms 1 day. Instead of doubling, but you can double it up. You can do chest and biceps or chest and triceps, shoulders and biceps, or vice versa. You know, biceps and tris, whatever. You know, sometimes it's a larger body part and a smaller body part in the same day. But very rarely do people train. Like you might do chest and shoulders, but I think that's too much.
You think?
I don't know any bodybuilder people like at that level that we're at that do that. Maybe now in a lifestyle routine, but if you really want to put on mass, I think it's harder to do that because I feel you got to put more in. I mean, think about all the people like Derek who needs to improve his chest, and Sean Roden who needed to improve his chest. All these guys, these Olympians. I mean, think about it. If they were doing shoulders and chest together, it's really, I mean, you're fatiguing. It's just too much, you know.
Yeah.
But I think as a lifestyle workout, you can kind of do whatever routine you want, and you can train as many days you want. I just prefer to do, you know, at least I train every day right now, but I think 3 days in a row and then take a day off, or 4 days in a row, take a day off. I need more rest than the normal, and I only train a body part once every 5 to 7 days.
I was going to say, but when you did the double split, did you do the body twice a week?
No, I did it once a week because you figure, you know, the whole body was trained over 5 days because I'd have the day off in the middle, and then I would start again, right? So it was every 5. That's why I say every 5 to 7 days. That makes sense.
Some people used to do the body twice a week.
Yeah,
some
I mean,
pros.
Ronnie Coleman did. Phil Heath did.
I think Melvin Anthony used to do that too.
Yeah, I mean, but they didn't do as much volume. That was the difference between my workouts. I mean, you know, I did a lot more volume than most of the guys. I did 20 sets minimum for a body part.
Yeah.
And then upwards to 30 to 40 sets for back and legs.
Dude.
I mean, you got a lot of back to fill in there, especially at the level that we are at. But now things have reversed. We're not training to that capacity. Today's going to be back training. I figured today would be a good day to train. We're going to train at LVC on Sahara. To be honest, this is one of the closest gyms to you people coming to the Mr. Olympia. This is a good gym to come train at. I think they sell week passes for like $120 or something for the week. So this might be a good place to, it's $150 maybe, or maybe it's more, I don't know.
Yeah.
You just have to call the gym. But Las Vegas Athletic Club, Sahara, and I don't even know what the cross streets are. I'm looking, it's across the street from a Jeep dealership and a Cadillac dealer, and
it's close to the Strip.
Kia. It's pretty close. I mean, it's straight up Sahara. You come from the Strip, you go straight up Sahara. Not all the way up to where City Athletics was, but City Athletics was a little further up.
Not much.
Dennis Wolf trained here. I trained here. I trained exclusively here for 2011 Olympia.
Really?
I tore my bicep. Yep.
Yeah, I remember Dennis being here a lot too.
Yeah, because they have a separate leg room, which you can probably kind of just show a little bit on the video.
Yeah.
We're going to do back today. We're going to get on some hammer equipment, which I haven't really been able to use as much because some of the gyms are limited. So we'll do some pull downs and we'll do some one-arm rows. You know, kind of take it from there. Not crazy amount of free weights. We might do some one-arm rows or something like that. But we're going to try not to get a lot of people in. I'm sure there's going to be people that come up and want to take pictures, so maybe we'll include that a little bit. But once again, man, shout out to Lindsay LVAC for letting us come over and train today. And, you know, we're back full-time bodybuilding in full swing, man.
All right.
So we're going to make a little pump workout, pre-workout, and then we're going to go crush it. So thanks for the questions. Guys, include your questions because I want to answer your questions in here. But this is going to be a back workout. It's Sunday. We'll be launching it this week. We're trying to launch now the separate videos. I know we launched jaywalking yesterday, so
Yep.
let's crush it.
Oh, you got a cup today.
Can you believe it?
Nice.
I'm not in my kitchen. So
I know.
I'm gonna use a little bit of Prevail first.
How long has it been since we came here? Jeez. Yeah.
I didn't ask really. I just, you know, when I thought about it, when we did our thing the other day. We did our
Jaywalking.
yeah. I thought, hey, it's been a minute since we
Yeah.
came over this thing, you know. I mean, we could have gone to Rainbow.
Which is closer? Lake Mead's pretty close too, right?
Well, that one, Rainbow.
Oh, right.
It's
okay.
Rainbow LVAC.
Okay, okay.
It's the biggest one footprint-wise. But I figured this would be good because they do have some of the old school stuff, and I knew that Sunday it wouldn't be too crowded.
Looks pretty busy. I mean,
Yeah, but remember the parking lots. Remember these things full at 5 o'clock when you drive by here.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
How's that, huh?
Oh, that's cute. Oh, did someone give you that one?
Yeah, Rose
Yeah.
made it for me.
Okay.
Who used to work for
I remember.
the Shaker Company. So, all right, so we'll get inside and get this party started, man.
All right.
All right, so we're back. You said it's so weird to be back here.
I know.
This is actually the first hammer piece that I bought for my house when I built my home gym back in the day. So we're going to start with these. We're going to focus on doing a couple field sets, and then we're going to roll into like 3 working sets. I'll pyramid the weight up. Of course, shooting for 12 reps, our favorite.
I don't want to interrupt you, but my godless son, he got into bodybuilding, just killing it. Like at 16, I said, if I ever see you again, could we give him a little shout out?
Yeah, yeah.
His name is Sammy. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it,
of
bro.
course.
He's like,
Yeah.
He's taking it super serious.
Okay,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
He's a fucking machine. Hey, Sammy, so I promise you, if I ever saw this machine here, I'll say
Yeah.
it.
What's up, Miss Sammy? You better keep killing it, man, and don't stop, all right? Don't let up. Keep eating, too. Thank you, man. Hey, man. Yeah, of course, yeah.
How you doing?
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Pleasure, bud. Pleasure, man. Awesome, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing it. Already starting, Davey.
I know. It didn't take long.
You knew that was going to happen, didn't you?
Well, yeah, it's been
Didn't
long.
I say?
It's been a while since we came here. so.
It's like the Mecca of bodybuilding.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so we're starting with 2 plates here, which is pretty easy. Shout out to Merlin, he would love this. Good stretch.
Was it 4? 4 plates?
No, I'm gonna do 3 on each side.
Okay. Because you put 4, I was like, oh shit.
One of the reasons I showed up here is this actual machine right here. So this is the one-arm row. This is gonna mimic our one-arm dumbbell row. So we probably won't do those today. So I'm gonna do these single arm at a time. Not crazy amount of weight, but just nice pull. Lower lats, rhomboids. I'll drop the seat down a little bit. All right, we'll go up a little bit in weight. Yeah, I haven't been on this in a minute.
No?
This is another machine I bought. I like the little row. I like that pullover machine too. I think I might do that. It's actually a plate loaded pullover.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna do that. Do some cables. All right, so we're still doing about a minute rest. Sorry if the mic gets ruffled a little bit, guys.
That's good.
Thank you.
Gotta love how they just hand you the phone, huh? I want to ask you a question on film. I was thinking about this. We've had a lot of great Olympias that you attended as part of the team. What was the most memorable one to you, like that comes to mind immediately? I know you.
06, 09.
Why? Because they were both winning years and different aura.
It's mostly because of how you felt when you competed, and so many times you competed and you didn't feel good. So I was always so nervous for you.
It was a diuretics, though.
I know, but that doesn't matter.
I mean, if I could be honest and talk about like the healthy aspect of bodybuilding, I always do content where I talk about how it wasn't the drugs necessarily, it was the food. And I would have to say the diuretics.
Yeah.
That's why I said I never enjoyed the competing part, because to lose that water, I mean, 06 I used no diuretics.
I know. I was so happy.
But they still say, oh, you could have been in better shape, remember?
Well, it was good enough to win.
It was. You're 100% correct.
That's all that matters, you know?
That's all that matters when it comes to
competition, you know?
I mean, I remember seeing you weeks away from the competition, and you always were ready early, and you looked so good. I was just like,
Why
I was
screw
like,
it up?
Tell me you won't take diuretics, and you said, why? I spoke about it with the coaches, and they said no choice. Why no choice? Because everyone's doing it. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I agree, but when your whole livelihood's on the table, you know,
I know.
you're not going to take any chances.
I know. Well, you did in 06 and you won.
Yeah. But I think I used more anti-estrogen compounds, which I probably didn't have available for other years maybe, or...
Yeah. And 09, of course, because you were so excited and you felt so good. I was like...
Well, it's good to when you're 3 weeks out and everyone that sees you, like, you're going to win this thing back.
Yeah.
Although I was concerned about Phil Heath.
In 09?
Yeah, I was worried he was going to come. Remember, I guest posed with him at Dexter's show 6 weeks out.
Oh.
And he looked amazing. So I kind of had some concern there. Remember, we trained together too
Yeah.
that year.
Yeah. You did the video with Hani and...
And once again, I always said, listen, Hani's the best at what he does, coaching-wise.
Well, he's got a lot of champions, you know, a lot of Olympians.
Got a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
not to say Chris isn't, or Chad Nichols, or George Farah, I mean, all these guys.
Yeah.
But he just had he put his heart and soul into a lot of these competitors that he has, especially like the Hottie Derek train right now. All right, so we're doing pull downs, guys. I was actually going to do a regular pull down, but this is actually better, and I feel like. Allows me to get the lats engaged isolaterally. So what I'm really trying to do on this is drive my elbows down to almost like I'm treating the lats as like a single, almost on a pivot. So really just trying to contract those lats, focusing on the reps. All right, so we're gonna do a pullover. Show that this is a plate loaded piece here. So we have plates. We have plates on this bad boy. And so what I'm gonna do is this is gonna pull, so no straps or anything needed. Use that to pull with the elbows, guys, okay? So.
What is that, Nautilus?
I don't even know.
He looks like one.
Most of the gyms don't have it anyway, so. And remember, safety first. Dave didn't want to wear a seatbelt in the car today.
I forgot.
I figured you were anti-seatbelts now,
No,
too.
no.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. I was just listening to...
The cars will always remind you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that, right? So I'm really driving with my elbows here more than I am. I know my hands are holding it, but little different from explaining a dumbbell and how you hold the dumbbell to this machine's actually really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the seat up a little bit, and then I'm gonna put another plate on because that was a little lighter than I liked.
Yeah, it's Nautilus.
All right, so the padded T-bar row, what I love about this one, once again, it's gonna protect our people that have possible back pain or back pain.
No, I don't, but
Some people do.
yeah.
You used to see me doing it off the floor like this.
Yeah.
But what I'm really trying to trigger is that lower in the middle back, right? So I'm doing a little wider grip. Now some people can grip this. So there's a couple of variations.
Close grip, yeah.
So we started with 2, we're gonna go to 2 1/4. Once again, I'm gonna aim for 10 here. And see how this pans out. Good stretch. That burned nice. The only reason I wouldn't compare it to a T-bar, I'd compare it rather than a barbell, because when you pull the handles, they're pulling to here.
Yeah.
Where a bar, I pull to here. You get it?
Oh, I see.
More to the waist.
I see.
So I don't compare it to a barbell as much, you know? Okay, so, all right, so we're gonna do this seated row, and Dave was just asking about the close grip. So this is a close grip for the seated cable row, and we're gonna actually do it here instead of the T-bar row. This is gonna be the close grip. And the famous Diana Dennis walks into our... I ask about you all the time.
I know you do.
Shout out to JTV. You guys haven't seen, this is the real legendary.
I know. How are you? Good to see you. You good?
Yeah.
I know, it's good.
Do 3 sets, and I'm gonna focus on 12 reps. I like this platform a little bit because, as you can see, the feet are a little higher, so it allows me to pull kind of like this instead of like this, which last week at Fit Club, I'm rowing from the very low, so I like to kind of switch it up. So that's why I kind of get excited to come to these other gyms. I just talked about this on traveling to different gyms to try to, you know, we could train at different gyms. That should be actually our JTV thing, is we should travel to every single possible gym in Las Vegas. We could do like literally a series for like 10 weeks on that.
You could.
That's heavy.
Oh.
It's heavy. I don't think I want to go that heavy, Dave. I thought I was stronger than that. What's wrong with me, huh? So constant tension. What I like about this too is I'm actually just trying to pull with my lats, not so much with the legs, right? So, nice feel set. Get up a little bit on the weight. Thank you. trying to think what I trained yesterday. I don't think I did. I think I did abs yesterday, so.
You did?
Yeah, normally I do ab training on back day.
Ah, right. That's true.
But I'm gonna do a couple hypers here, and then I'll probably just do some sit-ups in my cardio, even though I already did my 30 this morning. This I used to do with a lot of weight. I used to put a couple 45s. But I think this is really good to help stretch that lower. I mean, some people use it for glutes and hamstrings too.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of exercise you guys can pick and choose from the exercise we did. I mean, did a couple pull down movements, did a couple row movements. Obviously the pull over machine, seated cable, pretty standard. Yeah. I wanted to get on all different equipment, so I apologize if everyone sees me using hammer strength on these workouts because I just wanted to get on some different equipment. We don't have hammer at a lot of the other gyms I train at. Not a lot of hammer machines. So with this also, 12 reps, guys. I don't want to hear everyone complain about back pain. And most of your back pain is going to come from your hamstrings anyway. So anyone that's not stretching, especially after workouts while they're warm, it's probably the best time to stretch. All right, one of the most famous leg press pieces right here.
Yeah.
AFS, horizontal press. This is really good, leg press. I like this one. Obviously this AFS inverted.
Yeah.
That's dope. People like this. I'm not huge on the swing, to be honest.
You don't see that too often.
Yeah, look, they got a donkey calf machine now.
Oh,
A lot of them don't have. This is new.
Is this new? Yeah.
Yeah, I like this leg press too. That's a really good hack squat with the platform high off the floor.
Yep.
Less on the knees. But this is new. I hadn't seen this before. They must have brought this in.
Yeah, nice. What brand is this?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's Arsenal. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna wrap this up for another session here. Today was back. We've seen a back training a million times here, but we wanted to pop to a different place, change the atmosphere a little bit. You saw, I mean, Sunday we said it's not going to be as busy. It's not super busy here, but we still have a lot of supporters here, which I appreciate so much, guys. So if you see me, please don't hesitate to come up and ask for a picture when we're obviously in between sets. But pretty good session today. We did, like I mentioned, a couple pull down movements, a few row movements, pull over machine, which I loved a lot. That Nautilus, if you guys have one, comment below. That's a sick machine. Seated cables, some hyperextensions, and then I'm gonna hit some abs and some cardio, and I'm gonna tell Dave to get out with the film because I like to still have some peace while I train. That's one thing I can tell you is if you watch some of my old videos, I mentioned this a million times at the expos, zero personality, zero trigger of conversation. And today, everyone comments about how my demeanor has changed so much because I'm not locked in and focused on winning Olympias and making progress all the time. Although I think our goal every day is to go to the gym and have some sort of progress. I keep saying, and I lie in that, oh, I don't want to put on muscle, or I definitely don't want to put on weight. I just want to stay fit and look more athletic. And, you know, the diet is actually going to do the most work when it comes to getting the body in check. And we were just talking about that because, you know, our biggest obstacle is eating enough. And right now, I mean, I have my MegaFit meals that I'm eating. I've been posting on my social media a ton. You know, I used to, like I said, I've worked with MegaFit in the beginning. I went to Trifecta and did some work with them. Now, you know, pumping the MegaFit meals, launching some meals under that. And just great to be able to have a la carte meals. So basically, sometimes I'm putting the meats together and cooking my rice at home or my pasta or whatever I'm adding to it for carbohydrates, or just sometimes having protein on its own. Makes it a little easier. And obviously when I travel, it's a lot easier to have the meals shipped. the convenience of it. And you know, going to the grocery store these days, it's very hard to get clean food unless you're shopping at even like Whole Foods and you know, Trader Joe's, that kind of stuff. You're very limited on what you can get for quality. Unless you're buying whole cows like me back in Massachusetts, that was the ideal thing. I know living out here, it's a lot harder to get fresh and relatively quality meats.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a lot easier for me. But I'm staying on track with the meals. I'm eating at least 5 meals a day right now. My weight has climbed a little bit, which I'm not, like I said, not aiming to do that, but you know, I'm still training enough and I still feel retaining enough muscle. And I think that's everyone's goal as you get older. You know, you tend to lose maybe muscle mass. My goal is to once again stay ageless, be Father Time, and incentivized by all these meet and greets I do on the weekends and the support I get from you guys on YouTube. And you know, keep motivating yourself. If there's one trigger, we ran into a guy today, he was mentioning, and he was in the back of the video, maybe you'll see this and give a shout out, but you know, he said he lost 100 pounds and he followed a lot of my tips.
Crazy.
And we'll cut some of this into some tips probably, but if you guys are following along and you're going through maybe some weight struggles, you know, remember, just keep everything in check, man. Keep the consistency, you know. Sometimes it's not as motivating to go to the gym, but if you can find a reason to, you know, go to the gym and hit a little harder, whether it's music, training partners, different gyms, I do, which we did today, maybe there's a little more motivating for me too. It was more motivating, I think, to be able to go and
change of pace.
You saw me get excited about a couple of pieces of equipment, which I don't feel I get. I mean, you watch the Gold Gym Venice videos and it seems to get a lot of clicks with there, but you know, here we are back at one of my old stomping grounds, LVAC. You know, we showed a little bit of the gym, and a lot of options here. Like I said, make sure you guys check it out if you come in for the Olympia. And once again, I appreciate you guys following along. For Dave and I, you know, keep checking out our videos. Like I said, this is another week of progress, and you know, we'll see you back at the next episode, guys. Keep killing it.
No mercy for you, no worries for you. That Game of Thrones, go Cersei on you. I flipped the script, I roll the dice. Don't fall asleep, cause I'm working nights. Hey, you trying to